Hi, I'm Matt Nichols at MrMaple.com. Thanks for clicking on our video. Today we're going to be talking about Acer palmatum Peridot Flame. This is a great tree that goes through so many amazing color changes, especially in that fall time. If you haven't already and you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to hit the bell. That'll give you a notification every time we post. We have a lot of videos on here with a big catalog to look through, so definitely check that out. We also put 10 new trees on our website every single Tuesday at 10. We call it the 10 at 10 on Tuesday. So check that out. There's a place to sign up on our website. It pops up pretty frequently and you can sign up to get notified. And that's 10 new trees every single Tuesday at 10. And we like to put out new and interesting things every single time we do it. Acer palmatum Peridot Flame is a great tree to be growing in your garden because of all the color changes it goes through. This tree is going to leaf out in the early spring a really bright chartreuse green. Those midsummer colors are more of a Kelly green, but what's really nice are the new growth flushes. They're often a really bright peach. So it's going to have a really bright peach new growth in that summertime. The fall colors are where this tree really stands out though. This is a tree that's going to go through some amazing color changes in the autumn months. This tree is going to get more yellow early on to more orange late. Often when you're looking at a mature tree of this, you'll see it go from a yellow at the base to a bold orangey red at the top, and it just has those two-tone colors on it all at once. It makes a really beautiful show in the fall.
Hi, I'm Tim Nichols of MrMaple.com. We greatly appreciate you watching these videos. Peridot Flame is such a fun tree. I like it because it's really vigorous. It's a nice fast grower. It'll often put over a foot of growth per year, reaching about 10 to 12 feet in 10 years, making a nice upright shape that's really going to give you some great dynamic fall color.
So Acer palmatum Peridot Flame has a lot of great uses in the landscape. I tend to use this tree more as a focal point planting because of its vigor and overall size. This is an excellent tree to go out in a new landscape that you can put the building blocks around. So again, this is a great tree to pair around. Some trees I actually like to pair this with that are already in the landscape possibly for you, or great to pair with long term, are lace leaf. So this makes a really nice pairing next to garnet and nabishidari, tamukiyama. Some of those low red lace leaves make an excellent pairing for this, especially for the texture. But one of my all-time favorite things to do is to plant this tree for the fall color with some other green Japanese maples that also have some really nice fall color contrast. Because of the yellows and the oranges of this, this makes an excellent tree to pair with Hogyoku. It's going to be more of an orange in the fall. This is going to be a bright yellow, so they really contrast well. Also Osakazuki. Osakazuki is going to go through some brilliant shades of red. It makes an excellent pairing with this. I actually like to have this in the garden next to Osakazuki and Hogyoku. So when the fall hits, you get that bright yellow from the Peridot Flame and the oranges and the reds from the Hogyoku and the Osakazuki. It makes a brilliant display, but you still get that summery feel to those green palmatums all summer with an amazing electric display in the fall that contrasts so well with each other.
Peridot Flame is such an easy maple to grow. It's one of the hardiest trees we do. It goes down to zones 5 through 9. It performs really well in anyone's landscape. I really like it because of that. It was actually selected because it has such good branch structure. It was found as a chance seedling by Gerald Reamer, and it had that sort of pinkish new growth, and it made him look at it and say, huh, that's really unique and different. And then this one here had that peridot new growth, so the new growth on this actually is a little more green on the actual branching. And that's where it gets the name of peridot, and that fall color, flame. And that's where it became Peridot Flame. Such a fun tree, and definitely deserves a lot more places in the landscape. Here we have an up-close look at Acer palmatum Peridot Flame.
We're here in August here in North Carolina. Our nursery's in zone 6B. I love the summery feels this one gives off with that bright green foliage. I know Tim's mentioned it before, but there was a great article in Tsukiya Living about how the green Japanese maples just give you a really summery feel, and especially in the Japanese garden. It's just a real summery vibe to it. And I love that. This one has very green bark and very green stems. So the bark itself and the foliage all give it a real clean, crisp green this time of year.
I really like this tree just because, like Matt said, the greens give a real lively appearance in the garden and really brighten up the garden and make you really enjoy the summer and the spring.
This is a super simple tree to grow. Tim mentioned this tree works zones 5 through 9. I do recommend late day shade in zone 9, but a super durable plant down to -20 and quite heat tolerant as well.
And I really like it too how this tree has much larger leaves than your typical palmatum. which really makes this tree be a great platform for that great yellow to orange fall color.
Yeah, it really has elongated lobes on every single leaf. It's almost like an exaggerated picture of what you think of with a Japanese maple. Hey, thanks for watching our quick look at Acer palmatum Peridot Flame. This is a vigorous, beautiful green Japanese maple that's going to provide a special place in the garden, especially in that autumn time. If you haven't already, hit the bell. That'll give you our notifications. We greatly appreciate you shopping on MrMaple.com. That's the best way to support our page, is to shop on MrMaple.com. You've heard of it before, I'm sure, but we put 10 new trees on our website every single Tuesday at 10. That's our 10 at 10 promotion, so definitely be looking for those. We like to shock and awe ourselves with those each week and try to put out new cool things. So definitely give that a look. And we greatly appreciate you liking and subscribing to this YouTube channel. If you followed us on YouTube, give us a comment. That always is great to give us some encouragement. That also is a great way to give us ideas for future videos you'd like to see. We greatly appreciate all of that. Have a great day, and God bless.